What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to maximize your trading profit. Now, I'm not going to hop on the computer and show you guys examples of that because it's more important for me to talk to you and for you guys to directly understand what I mean by maximizing your trading profit. Now, although a big part of this is going to be taking a winning trade versus taking a losing trade, but the truth is that you could be taking winning trades all day long, but if you don't know how to actually capitalize on taking profit and making sure that you have a hedge over that trade or that exposed leverage that you have on your account, it doesn't matter how many trades you win, just for the fact that you don't understand when to get out of the trade, your exit. And a lot of people lack on their exit strategy just because they want to focus on their whole entire entry and their whole entire trading setup as a whole. Now, yes, that's great. Yes, but you want to be a very well-rounded trader. All I mean by that is that your exit strategy and your taking profit is one of the most vital points of trading, right? Because at the end of the day, if you break down why you took that trade to begin with, you're going to say, well, to make money. Okay. Well, if you don't work on your exit strategy, you don't know when to properly exit that trade, then by indirectness, you don't know when to take profit. And that sounds ridiculous, right? I'm like, what do you mean I don't know how to take profit, right? Like, I know how to pay myself. I know how to make sure that I close the trade in profit. All I mean is that there's several different ways that you can go about taking profit, but there's a couple ways that you could optimize your trades in order to take partials and make sure that you actually start paying yourself while that trade is working in your favor. Now, all I mean by that is, instead of, let's say, opening up 2 lot standards off of your first trade position and only having one position, you could open up partials on the way up or down depending on whether you're going in for a buy or sell. Also, have your key levels drawn up in several different ways to where you can have a TP1 all the way to TP4. Now, you don't have to do TP1 to TP4, but if you're going for 1 to 5, 1 to 7 trades, chances are that you're going to have several different key levels you're going to be breaking through, or either you're going up or down. And it's very important for you to make sure that you start moving up that stop loss into profit or break even, or to the point, let's say if you're going to hold that trade all the way down to your 1 to 7, which is just risking 1% for your 7%. For all the new traders out there that don't really understand that yet, your risk reward ratio is almost everything. But I have another video, and please check that out to actually get a good understanding of what that actually is. Now, if you're doing that whole entire 1 to 7 trade and you're going to hold it for the next couple hours or days in order for that whole entire trade to play out, that's perfect. That's beautiful. It means that you're sticking by your actual strategy and your TA. Now, what I want you to do in order to maximize the profit there is every single time you start jumping from key level to key level, whether it's on the way down or on the way up, start moving that stop loss and follow where price action is actually going. Make sure that you understand when the trade no longer makes any sense for you. Now, just because your TAs aligned perfectly and did start going into that direction, it doesn't mean that price can't shift on you and actually change direction, even though your overall direction was correct. Now, the importance of doing this is because if market shift direction, and let's say you're 5% in profit, and now all of a sudden it's hitting your stop loss, that's a huge problem. What that means is that you couldn't take a step back and realize that the trade was already shifting directions. And one of the easiest ways that you can avoid taking these losses is by actually moving that stop loss into the 1% profit range, the 2% profit range, or even just break even. What that's going to do is psychologically, you already have it inputted in your trade. So it's very hard for you to, remove that, because you're going to understand, you're going to be very conscious and be like, hey, if I take out this stop loss that's already 3% in profit, then, I might be doing something wrong. I'm exposing the 3% that I worked so hard for and had the patience to manage, just because I'm going to go on a whim because price already shifted. And I'm also trying to make sense of the trade, even though the trade played out in the direction I wanted to. So instead of you paying yourself, you're just throwing money back into the market. Trust me, the market doesn't need any of your money anymore, right? The market has so much money that you don't matter. You want to make sure that you're paid, make sure that you have that money locked in for you. And once you have that money locked in for you and you start moving your stop loss up to your 1%, 2% profit range already, you're going to feel so good about it. You could go on about your day and not even look at your phone 12 times in the first 30 minutes of you walking out of the door. And that's because worst case scenario, if you check that phone or iPad, laptop, whatever the case might be, you're like, hey, if I check that phone, that trade is no longer active. It's either it hit my TP or it hit my stop loss, which was already with 3% profit, 1%, 2%, whatever the case might be. That's how you can properly maximize your profits on the way up or down. And it's very, very crucial for you guys to start implementing this, especially for all you guys that start taking challenge accounts and end up over trading and hurting yourself by over leveraging the account. I hope those tips helped, and I hope all that made sense. If it doesn't make sense, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back to you guys. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting your video, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys check the link in the description, I do have a private little link right there for you guys to have direct access to me through Telegram. It's not a bot, it's not some computerized assistant or anything. It's my personal Telegram link to where you can send me messages on any questions you guys have or other topics you guys want to talk about, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you guys. I'll try to respond to as many of you as possible. If I don't respond at the same time, just give me a couple minutes or an hour and I'll get to you accordingly. Now, also in the link in the description, I do have all the free Telegram, the signals chat. I do have the website where I offer all the services, and I also have a direct link to the free Forex and stock market coursework as well as crypto coursework.